The moment we've all been waiting for has arrived. It is ATEEZ'S time. I honestly, I've been putting it off for so long. It's been months. And I think it's because I was going to do the light stick and I was gonna do it in a very difficult way. And I'm still planning on doing the light stick at some point, but in order for me to actually do this video, I think I need to put off the light stick a little bit. And I kept changing what I wanted to do. So now I'm super excited about, and I've already started the blanket that I'm gonna do because I'm going to be probably focusing most on teezmon, which I didn't know existed before researching for this video. Ooh, it's already so, I'm so excited. So I'm learning to corner crochet, which I've never done before. I literally just learned how to do this a few minutes ago. It's so much fun. I'm gonna link the tutorial below. I am finally gonna have a nice chill experience while making a blanket. It's gonna be lovely. The only thing is I have decided to make mingi's one because I like leaves and green is my favorite color. So we're gonna do this one. And I thought maybe the corner to corner has a different way. I just found this on Pinterest. The person is on there. Who made this? I did not make this. But I am gonna add extra rows of white just because I want it to be a proper blanket. And I'm using a 8mm hook with 4-weight yarn just because I want it to be more holy. I also want it to be bigger. I just think, oh, I don't know, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna look like a nice mosaic, like granny looking blanket. I don't know. But yeah, I thought maybe the grids were different for corner to corner because it's gonna be really hard for me to wrap my head around it, but I think I do just need to wrap my head around it. That is the only option. Oh, I'm so excited. I don't know when to start the thing because I don't know what I'm doing. This yarn is so soft though. It's just my like usual cheap yarn, but like the skein is super soft. I'm gonna do for as long as it seems like I should start it. I feel like I want to start the actual teezmon like at least up here. Oh, also for reference, just because I already did it, I may as well show you. This is with a 6.5mm hook that I did earlier, and then I decided to do the bigger. Can you focus? Okay, so that's that versus this one. It's a bit totally trying to figure out how long this, or how big this is gonna be if I were to start doing the actual pattern now, because this is like 12 inches, say, which means that'll be on the other side too, right? So then it'll now be at 24 inches. And then I counted how many squares are across like this actual whole little dumpling, and it is 26. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'll be at least double this. So let's say it's 26 inches. So 24 plus 26 is what, 50? How big is that? That's pretty big. I think I should start. Okay, easy? Easy? What? I call this easy? I am so confused. And not even confused, I just have to keep going back and fixing mistakes because, okay, so where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I don't even understand this thing. Okay, so I got all the way down here, right? And then I was like, oh crap, this square has to be black. I had it white, so I was like, oh no. Ripped it all out, redid it as black. Went all the way back down, all the way back up, and then I was like, cool, 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 we're going good. And then I looked at the picture, and then I was like, frick, this one also is supposed to be black, which means I need to rip out all of this, and then redo all of that again. And I'm just like, I don't know if it's because I need to pay more attention or I just freaking, I don't know. I'm gonna check every single row now, but every single row is gonna get bigger and it's gonna get harder, and I don't know if I want to do this. And this is just like the most easy basic thing ever. Imagine I am planning on doing this for my nephew's birthday present as well, but like every square is gonna be a different color and I can't. But it looks so pretty, especially when I hold it up to the light and all the holes, and it's just like so flowy because it's with a bigger hook, and I think it'll be worth it, but it won't be as fun as I thought. Oh, and also I was stressing out because I was like, I only had 2 skeins, and like this is how much I've used already. This was a full skein and it's like floppy now. So I was like, oh please, please, please last until the end, but then I need some white for other projects. Also, white is a staple, okay? And then I'm almost out of black too, so that's fun. But guess what? I found another white in my big box of goodies here, and I was like, oh, my yarn, my impressive answer. Thank you so much. I'm excited now. Oh, also, because I know you're gonna freaking tell me, well, why don't you just cross it off as you go and make it easier? I cannot for the life of me, for some reason, cross from one corner to the next, and then I get confused, and then I'm like, is it this row? Is it this row? Where am I going? I cannot, and I don't get it, so I just don't think this corner to corner is just not gonna work for me, for my brain power, which is sad because it is a pretty cool technique. Hopefully eventually it'll get in my brain somehow. I have finished half of it. Oh, it's so freaking adorable. It's everything that I expected and wanted it to be. Oh my gosh, and look how like freaking, wow. I'm so used to all my blankets being super stiff because I use single crochet and a smaller hook, but wow, this is so flowy. Ah, it's so cute! Imagine putting this on your wall. Ugh, I want to put it on my wall, but I'm not even like a huge ATEEZ stan, so I feel like that would be lying. Ah! I'll probably just sell it, put it on my store. This video was brought to you by my store. This is an ad. I'm doing a Valentine's Day sale tomorrow because I wanted to do a sale and I was like, it's Valentine's Day, so that gives me an excuse. It's gonna be buy one, get one free. Free! For those of you who need some retail therapy tomorrow, which is kind of crazy, and they say never, but I don't think I'll ever do that again. But, you know, why not? If you need me to talk you out of buying something, then you don't need it, okay? You survived up until this point without it. You can survive from here on out without it as well. If you need me to talk you into buying it, girl, you would look so good in it. Everyone's gonna be so jealous. You're gonna wear it all the time, so technically it's worth it. Plus, what is money? You can't take it with you when you're gone. It's not money itself that makes you happy, it's the things you use it towards. But yeah, this is basically like half price everything. Just make sure that you're buying two things that are similar in price to get the best deal, you know? Because it's gonna be the lower price item that's free. Guess I shouldn't really say that. Capitalism who? Anyway, I'm finally getting the hang of it. It's making sense now, and I'm making a lot less mistakes, and the mistakes that I do make, I figure them out a lot faster. So it's back to being, well, it was back to being kind of fun, and then I've just been doing this all day, so I'm like, well, I don't know what else to do. But I'm gonna take a break now to eat supper. It is 6:30, so I probably won't, I don't know if I'll do any more. Probably won't do much more than an hour, but our yarn situation is not good. This is one skein, this is another skein, that one's looking okay, and then this is our third skein, which means I've used more than half of what I have, right? So I don't know, like I still have a few things left over from, like a few random pieces left over from fluffies all in my nose, the dash video. So hopefully everything combined will be enough. If not, the only other white I have is something else I can frog, but it's a thinner white. I was using a different, like these are all the loops and threads one, but this is like the Bernat Super Value or whatever for the green. So I just double yarned it because I would have rather had it too thick than too thin for the leaf, because the leaf, you know, if it sits out, it looks right because it's a leaf on top of the head. So, and I think it looks super cute and I'm happy with my decision. It is a bit heavier, but still it's nice. Yeah, I was like dreading every time I went on a row more and a row more and a row more. I was like, no, it has to be the middle now because I'll run out of yarn if I go any further. So this is the corner to corner. I don't understand because most of the face is done, but again, I don't really understand it. If you do corner to corner, does it have to be square, right? It has to be, right? Because I don't know, I feel like, or can you just, I don't know. My brain doesn't work past 4 p.m. So if someone else could tell me the answer to that, that would be cool. Because like this is gonna be like a nice size for a blanket, but it's gonna be square. So it's gonna be wider than would be a perfect blanket, but like shorter than would be a perfect blanket. I'll probably time the other half just to see how long it would take me to make one of these blankets, or an easy version of these blankets, because this is pretty simple design compared to what I'm gonna be making for my nephew, but just to give me an idea, because now I've got a hang of it, I feel like it'll be more accurate. I don't have to keep demolishing it every few rows. Oh, a tangled mess as per usual. I'm almost out of black too, but I think that'll be okay because I'm almost done with the face part. Ah ha ha ha. Here's the next day. This is my first hour of work. I learned to decrease this morning. Ignore my laundry. Hello. But I have to go back and redo till here because this is supposed to be black. Ugh, still making mistakes. This is my second hour's work. Probably doesn't look like much because of all the ripping, but This is hour 3, starting to get faster because the rows are starting to get shorter. But look what's wrong here. Let's spot the difference. Let's see if we can spot. What do you think did I do wrong? Is it noticeable? If you haven't noticed it by now, maybe it's not noticeable. I didn't notice it until the counts were messed up and I was like, why the frick are the counts messed up? But look, this eye is a row above where it should be and this leaf is a row above where it should be. I should have went down one more. Is it noticeable? I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Asymmetry is the new symmetry and it's got a dumpling face. It just kind of looks like I went, just poked my eye with my cheek. I didn't know that was possible. This is my 4th hour. This is the 5th hour, I think. Are we on 5? I don't know, but it's going faster, obviously. We're gonna fly after finishing this part here. What is this? Why is this hole so big? What's going on? Anywho, I think this is upsetting. I don't know. I guess I can always stitch here in black after and see if that makes it look better. I really should have just done one extra here and then it all would have looked so much better, but it's fine. Could've, should've, would've. I have come to the difficult conclusion that I must destroy everything. I'm starting over. Well, like, whatever I did today. Oh, it looks so good though, it's so sad. I think I'm going all the way back to where I started this morning. So much fun! Cause, you know, the leaf it's getting worse. I thought that I was fixing it, but I think I just made it worse. So now, like, this is all supposed to be black, which means the leaf is going to be in a point where it's not supposed to be. And then I'm like, okay, well, if I want to go back to fix it, that's how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows back. I'll have to go to fix it. So I'm like, if I'm gonna go 8 rows back, I may as well go an extra 1, 2, 3, I don't know, however many to fix the entirety of it, right? So that's 5+ hours of work. Let's hope I don't make another mistake. This is gonna be a mess undoing this. And I do want to do it now because I at least have a couple more hours that I could do. This video is supposed to go up on Friday and I was like, it's perfect because I'll finish that blanket today. And then tomorrow I'll do a couple of the smaller things and it'll be fine. I don't know how I let myself get so behind on videos, but here we are. I want to say that I'll keep this neat as I rip it, but I don't know if I will. I'm so excited though because it does look super nice. And I think that I won't run out of white. And I think I have just enough black as well. Everything else is working out. So we gotta stay positive, guys. I just checked the photo and it is exactly the halfway point that I have to go back to. So we're starting all over. And we're done for the night. I'm only back to here. Actually, I'm pretty close to where I was, I think. But that was only 2 hours. I rolled up everything as best as I could and I've been trying to keep it as nice as possible, but it's getting real tangled and yeah, that's tomorrow's problem. We are back finally to where we were. Hello, this is the wrong side. Where am I? This video is not going up tomorrow unless some miracle happens. Guess this is all I've done. It's so cute though. I love it. We're going back to counting hours. I think this would have been my 6th, probably more than 6 hours. I completely lost track. I don't know how long that took, but I think I only have an hour left, so that's something. I am finished! Oh my goodness! It is so freaking adorable. Wow. This took me, it was a little bit longer, but let's just say it was 8 hours because I feel like it would have been 8 hours if I didn't make any mistakes. So without any mistakes, this entire blanket would have taken me 16 hours. Isn't that bad for a blanket? But I made many mistakes, so it probably took me more like 30 hours. But it is worth it. But I didn't weave in any ends, which, like, you know, this was the first time doing corner to corner. It was probably a good idea. Not that I consciously made the decision to not weave in ends, but I'm the kind of person who can't just like stop what they're doing, you know? I just kind of bulldoze through it. So in order for me to be like, okay, it's been a few rows, I should go back and weave in some ends. That's just not a thing, okay? It's hard for me to stop to eat, okay? But anyway, I will weave in. I've decided I'm just gonna weave in the white ends for now because this overwhelms me and makes me not want to do any, so I decided I'll just do the white ones only for now. Give my hands a bit of a rest before we move on to the next thing. I know I'm still using my hands for this, but it's a difference. Okay, it's different. And change is sometimes as good as a rest, right? I still have white left. This is my last skein. The other 2 ran out, so this took 2.5 almost of white, probably like almost half of green just because I double stranded it, and all of my black. I just have like a bunch of random scraps left. Sadness! But I am gonna do a bunch of scrap stuff next week or probably tomorrow. So that comes in handy anyway. I'll see you after my death sentence here. Okie dokes. Now we're going with a tiny little teezmon to, you know, compensate for how freaking many hours this took. I'm making a little money. Is it money? Money by yeosang? I don't know things. It's gonna be cute, okay? Now I did 6 single crochet in a magic ring, and then the next row, which is increase in every stitch, and then the next round, which is single crochet increase around. And now I'm going to do the non-increase rounds, and I think what you're supposed to do is for every row that you did increase, you're supposed to do the same amount of rows. Does that mean 2 or 3? Because does the first one count as 1? I don't freaking know. I'm only gonna do 2 though and see what that looks like, because all these guys' heads aren't a perfect circle, like they're ovular squished. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. And I'm only doing my favorite teezmon based on looks, like what I like. So I'm sorry if I don't do your bias. I'm not actually doing my bias either. I think my bias is San, but his character has 2 characters in one, and that's just double the work, so I'm not silly. This is gonna be one of those bag plushy things, or I don't know what you put on, keychain, I don't know, that you put on your bag. This is with the 2 rows of non-increase, and now I'm going to do exactly what I did for the increase, but backwards. So instead of 1 increase, I'm gonna do 1 decrease around, and then decrease in every stitch after that. But before I do my decrease in every stitch row, I am just going to embroider the face, because I don't know, it's easier when you can access the inside of it, in my opinion. I have no other tips though. I am really bad at embroidery. I hate it, and I'm very upset that this has so many curved lines in it. And why did I decide to do this? I don't know. I'm just gonna use stuff I have left of this. It's very fuzzy because it was in with my mohair yarn. I don't freaking know what it is. It's cotton, but it's like hard cotton. The only pink I have is this like thicker yarn, so hopefully it doesn't look stupid for the little cheek things. Let's see. It'll all look stupid because I can't embroider. Alright, I lied. I do have a little bit of a tip, I guess. So whenever I'm embroidering, this is what the inside looks like. Whenever I'm embroidering, I just leave a long tail hanging from the inside. What? How do I explain this? I should have showed you. So you embroider, right? And then you leave a tail. And then whenever I'm done doing all my work with the color, I'll weave back to wherever that tail is so that I can tie the 2 together. I don't want to just make a knot in the middle of this where there's like string going across, because then that can make it wonky as you're like trying to stick stuffing into it, and if it gets pulled, then it like pulls the stitches. It doesn't look good, and I learned that from experience. But anyway, here is, I'll have to turn off this light just a second. I tried my very best. Do not say anything. Honestly, this looks way better, hello, than it was going to look. Like, it looked evil for a while there, but now it just looks like it's so happy it could cry or maybe throw up, like you're tickling someone, and they don't look like they're enjoying it, they just look like they're in pain. That's what this looks like. But it's so freaking cute, I don't even care. Now I'm going to do the decrease in every stitch row round. Now I'm gonna stuff the little guy. I just left the ends in there because that's extra free stuffing. It's so cute. Now I'm just gonna stitch up his little head, and I should have done this like the other way around, like upside down, because I don't know, someone commented on one of my videos and said decrease front loop only is like invisible decrease. I think that's like, it's just decreasing in the front loops only. That's what it sounded like, so that's what I did here. And yeah, it does kind of cover up the hole slightly. This camera does not do well with white, but you can still see, like, it's not the same. It just covers up the hole with like a line of stitch, like the back loops, but it's not the same look. Obviously, I'll be covering this portion with a coin, but still would have looked better if I did it with the base being the top, because decreasing is so ugly. I'm using a 4.5mm hook, by the way. It's still a little bit too holy for my like though, so I don't know what's going on there. But now it's time to make the coin. I'm thinking I'm just gonna do 6 in a magic ring, then the increase round, and then maybe if that's too thin, I'll just stack them. Yeah, so this is one circle, and this is them stacked, only they're gonna look a little bit more smushed into each other because I'm gonna sew them together, and I think that looks better in my opinion. And this is the coin sewn together. I used a whip stitch, and you know the stitches go like the coin. It's in the details. And now this is gonna go on top of little Money's, Moni, whatever the freak's head. I am not going to embroider 100% on it because do I even have to say curves are not my friends? Just like this? Does this even look like him? Don't answer that. I'm now going to sew it here. But I'm going to leave one of these here for the like little loop-de-loop to put on things, you know, the like little loopy, you'll see. Are we proud of this one? No, but that is okay. It looks like a mushroom, or like it looks, what is it? A dumpling wearing a beret is what this is. It's a Christmas decoration. It's, here, I'll put it on my bag so you can see. Do a little demonstration. If I even made this right, I don't think I made it long enough. Freak. If it goes around something that's not a band, then it's fine. It's gonna go around skinny straps. It's flexible, it's fine. Look at that. It's gonna bring me good fortune. I don't know what to do with this, it's ugly. Would it be bad if I gave my like ugly things that didn't work out as like freebies when people buy things from me? Or will they like open the package and be like, what the actual freak is this? Now it's stuck in my bag, so I'm gonna have to own it. What the freak? I'm gonna destroy it getting off of here anyway. Well, at least we know that the little thing is sturdy and I sewed it very well. I don't like it. Okay, hopefully our next one turns out better. Now we are making Winklemon. So freaking cute. That name, my goodness. I am now using fuzzy yarn. This is bulky weight yarn, and I'm using an 8mm hook. I thought this was a smaller hook. I should have used a smaller hook, I think, but it's fine. It's fine. I did a circle to the 3 single crochet increase row, and now I'm going to do 3 rounds of non-increase. Okay, this doesn't look like enough, but I'm hoping that it will be enough because again, we want it to be like a squished circular shape, not just a circle ball. So that's 3 rounds of no increase, no decrease. And now I'm going to start my decreasing. So my last row was 3 single crochet increase. Now it's gonna be 3 single crochet decrease. Okay, this looks a little bit too squished, but I feel like once I stick stuff in it, it should be perfection. So now it's the time that I love. Embroidering. Okay, I looked at the picture and then I realized that the eyes are round, so I just made 2 circles. They are 8 half double crochet in a magic ring, and then I stitched a little bit of white in them just by going over the same stitch like 3 times. I don't know, it looks creepy. These look like button eyes. This is giving Coraline. I'm gonna stitch this in and then do the rest of the features and see what happens. Ah, it's super cute, right? Right? I mean, it was really cute until I did the outline of the mouth, and that looks messy, but I'm going for it. I did not do the eyebrows. Do not ask. Okay, I'm not doing them. This took probably over half an hour just to embroider these little, so cute though. This is cute on its own. It's like this little squished, happy looking bowl. Anyway, I have no idea how I'm doing the star. I don't know how to make the star. I'm gonna look up some tutorials on how to make stars because I know how to crochet just like a basic star, but it wouldn't be big enough. I don't know. But I've been holding in my pee too long. TMI. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower so that my brain's working better and we can figure out how to do the star after. Or what time is it? Maybe I need to sleep after, I don't know. Okay, I took my shower. I just got off FaceTime with my friend because I need I finished my star, but that will in a second, okay? Because I got out of the shower feeling all refreshed, you know, as one does when they get out of the shower. ready to crochet my star. And guess what message I see on my iPad? Guess what message? I don't freaking... For context, I had a really good day today. It was my first day. My first day, first full shift alone at the job that I work, you know, doing the things. And I was feeling really good about it. I was like, I like this place, I like this job, this is chill, but also like rewarding, and I'm doing stuff, I'm feeling good, I'm doing well. And the owner seems happy with me, everything is going well. And I get out of the shower. I'm losing my voice, I don't know what's happening. I get out of the shower to a message from the owner. I work at a laundromat, and she's like, hey, so the laundry that you did today burnt. What happened? And with like a picture and like a live photo of the 3 bags of laundry, literally half gone, each of them. They're all burnt, and you like click on the photo and there's smoke coming up from it. And I literally felt like, what dimension am I in right now? Am I dreaming? What's going on? I'm so confused. I was in the middle of washing my face, so like as I was like rinsing off my face quickly to like call the owner and like let her know that I did not intentionally try to set her business on fire, I like start shaking and I'm like freaking out. I'm like, and this job took me a month to get. Like, I was applying to places for a month before I got this job, and then they could only give me 2 shifts a week. And that was another good thing about today. The other person who was hired with me can't work there anymore, so I was offered her shifts as well, so I'd be getting 4 shifts a week. And I was like, wow, everything's just falling into place. And then I get this picture of laundry that I supposedly burnt, and I'm freaking out. And I called her and I'm like, I am so like, I don't even know what to say, because obviously I know it's not like I didn't purposely set something on fire. And I was so confused because yes, it was sheets. I put hot sheets into a bag, like straight out of the laundry. It was hot, but like it's cool enough for me to touch. So I'm like, how does that catch fire? Even if it was super hot, how does that catch fire? I don't understand. So I called her. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I am so confused. I don't know what happened. And she's like, it's fine. Like, she was really nice about it. She's like, oh, it's fine. Like, blah, blah, blah. We didn't know what could happen either. Going forward, we're gonna do this and then blah, blah, blah. And I keep apologizing. She keeps saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry. How am I supposed to not worry? How am I supposed to sleep tonight? It's almost 10 p.m., which usually I'm in bed before now. But like, I'm still shaking. And I know that it's not my fault, because I would have... Like science, dude. The more you know. Apparently, spontaneous ignition is a thing, and laundry can catch fire at literally any time if it's like in a pile or like tightly packed or whatever, either before, during, or after the washing and drying cycle. Like, that's crazy to me. I'm gonna be so paranoid from now on. I read a whole like thing, like a work safety thing about it, so that I can go in tomorrow and be like, I know things now, and I'm not going to set this business on fire. Please do not fire me. And I thought crocheting would calm me down, but I was just getting more and more anxious. So I FaceTimed my friend. It was too late to call my mom because of the time difference. And honestly, she doesn't always say the right things to make me feel better, so I do feel better about it, because Geraldine, my friend who I made the freaking new jeans stuff for in the BT21, and then she modeled my stuff for my website. When I say my friend, I mean her. What other friends? She found it so funny. Like, I sent her the picture and she freaking loves it. And I'm just like, sure, it's not my fault, cool. But why on my very first day? Like, my reputation is ruined. I haven't built up the trust yet. So anyway, here's my star. I don't know if it looks good because I didn't actually. Does that look stupid? Is it too big? I don't know. I'm not gonna make any decisions tonight because I'm not in a good state of mind. That is adorable, but I don't think it looks like... I think I just created my own character. Look at that. That's so cute. I need to squish the winklemon. It's already past my bedtime, but I need to do some calming activities now, but not crochet because I want to be in bed. I'm gonna try to read, but I'm not good at reading anymore. Not like I know how to read, I just can't focus on reading anymore because I'm not used to it. All my anxiety is wearing off now and I just want to cry. But I hate that I can't cry when I actually want to cry. It's okay. It will all be okay. Okay, it's the next day. Everything is good in the world again, okay? The owners seem very unfazed by the whole thing, considering her business almost burnt to the ground. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. I'm gonna use this star, okay? Does it look like his? Not really, but I think it looks absolutely adorable like this. Plus, if anyone's like, you can't make that teezmon art freaking copyrighted, then I could just say, dude, it's a tomato. Look at this thing. It's so cute. Okay, so what this is, okay, I found a tutorial and the picture of it looked amazing. I was like, this is exactly what I want. And then I went into the tutorial and it was so freaking annoying because it was one of the ones where they don't talk, but they have like the text, you know, at the bottom saying what it is. So it's basically like a pattern, but you're seeing the person. And like what the thing is saying and what they're doing are two very, very different things. And I was like, so frustrated. So then I gave up and then I watched someone else's pattern. It'll be linked below, but it's for one of those like ugly stars, you know, that does this. So I think I'm gonna go and like just stitch this together a little bit just so it doesn't do that. And after that, all I did was I went around in single crochet just so that it looks less pointy and more cutesy. So single crochet in every stitch, and then in the point stitches I did a single crochet chain, single crochet all in the same stitch. And look how adorable it looks. Now if you want it to look more like, I don't know, like winklemon, I would probably do two and then like stack or somehow make this into I could have just made a star amigurumi, but I never looked up how to do that. I don't know, it's fine. I'm putting this on him. It's so adorable. Okay, I feel like I've invented my own character. This is the updo. It looks like an oddish. This is the downdo. Looks like a tomato. And then this is the in-between, like a little helicopter buddy. I don't care what anyone says. This is adorable. It is so freaking cute. The placement is wrong. It doesn't look like Winklemon. There are no eyebrows, but it is absolutely adorable. I'm just gonna try to make it look more like him just for the thumbnail, if you don't mind. So cute. It's so cute. Okay. Just kidding. He's so cute. I like this guy. I don't know what to do with him, but I like him.